So how can you cope with the heat? What do you need to do to make it bearable and to get a good run in?
Okay, so there's first of all, there's things you can do, obviously, to reduce the heat.
Yeah.
So first thing is go earlier in the morning, and a lot of people do that. So they wake up, if you can wait, I'm not an early morning riser, but wake up at 6 o'clock, get your kit ready by the bedside and get it done.
Get out there.
You get out there
Quick
early,
snack if you have
and then
to.
you've got the rest of the day to yourself. The second thing is obviously to shade hug and to find the shade and to go into the woods, and because the shade will drop the temperature down rather than here we're just getting into the cloud.
Right, yeah.
Another thing that we can do here is to go to the top of the hill. So the top of the hill, it'd be just a couple of degrees cooler, but you will get a breeze.
It's hot up there.
Yeah, but you will get
a breeze,
get a breeze, and that breeze will help the evaporation off you. And
so it's searching for shade. It's searching for anywhere there might be a breeze. If you live on the coast, down by the
lovely,
sea.
yeah, brilliant. Go for a dip afterwards.
Yeah,
oh, I'd
that would be lovely.
love to do that. Yeah. So then there's other things that you can do. So the next thing is make sure that you're hydrated before. So I would just have a glass of water before I went out. I don't take water with me on my 2-hour run. I just have a glass of water before and a glass of water when I finish. What really works for me is wearing something white, and the white really reflects the heat off. And in the Olympic Games in the marathon, some of the top teams will change. If they're black kit, they'll allow them to wear white kit.
Actually, you can feel it if you wear a dark blue vest. You can feel it really.
Well, it absorbs the heat. The dark colour will absorb.
The
white reflects the heat, so it is very much worth doing that. And just having a few white t-shirts ready for when you do it. I think it can be very important to wear a hat if the heat is very much coming down. Yeah, I did a 55k ultra in southern Spain in a heat wave. It was 32 degrees, and I was out for I don't know how long.
So did you wear a cap?
I wore a cap with like a desert flap at the back to
keep.
keep.
The back of your neck.
And I wetted it as well. So it's a really good idea to wet the back of your head and your neck, because that's really nice.
But some way of sort of wetting the back of your neck to keep you cool.
I think when I was racing, I tend to do well in the heat compared to other people. But I think even when you're running in the heat, the thing to do is to admit that you're not going to run as fast. So you've got to slow right down. If you try to look at your Garmin and say, well, I'm only doing whatever minutes a mile and I should be doing...
And you get disheartened. You mustn't do that.
And going faster will make you hotter. And there's reasons for that. But so just ditch the Garmin, or at least just put it on the clock face and just jog and be happy that you're out in it, really.
And if you need to walk, so if you're at my end of the spectrum where we're walk running, you might have to do more walking. Yeah. And that's fine.
And then enjoy the breeze, because I just love running. You're running and you feel the breeze, you go, oh, that's lovely. Well, enjoy it.
Now we just got one.
I know,
you said that, the breeze started.
The final thing is, if you do slow down, you metabolize fats and you won't burn as hot as if you go a little bit faster. So there's actually a physiological reason for doing that. Right. And ultimately get used to running in the heat, because like other adaptations that your body makes, your body will get used to running in the heat. And if you enjoy running in the heat and you set up this, it's a lovely warm day, I like going, you set up this lovely positive feedback loop, you're going to enjoy it. If you
that is very true, actually. It's too easy to say, it's too hot, so I'm not going to run.
Yeah, well, you're never going
to get used to it.
I'm not saying go out in the heat of the day and wait till 2:30 in the afternoon, put a black t-shirt on and run as fast as you can. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying go out and just enjoy poddling along, and you're not going to be running as fast.
Just half an hour.
You're not going to be running as fast, so run a bit more gently.
You've mentioned ditch your Garmin.
Yeah, but so I'm saying the heart rate monitor is not worth using in the heat.
Right.
Because
that's the final thing to finish on, I think.
Because you've got all the blood going to cool you down, so it's coming through the skin as well.
So your heart rate's raised.
Your heart rate will raise
because of that.
And so the people that over in America that run in Arizona or whatever, they don't have that. They don't wear heart rates in the summer because they're 20 beats higher. So, but you won't feel any more tired with those 20 beats higher. So, don't worry about it, because that's a natural reaction for your body. Yeah, stay cool.
Stay cool. Bye.
Bye.